I believe that I'm not just a journalist. I'm a journactivist. Like if I can change just a single person in the society, I'm good. These days I have a certain mentality that you just get money. If it's from that mchimbacho, mama mboga, matatu operator, money is money. You know, ukishaika kwa wallet, will it tell you that hi, I'm from kuchimbacho? Panic huwa inachangia jali mob sana. Sana of the billion percent. Life is getting tough and I don't know who will be the first one to just say everybody stop, let's discuss the toughness of life. Those politicians who say that we will revive Kina Kikomi, they've been lying to the people. You know, it's time that also we get to understand. Kikomi belongs to an Asian family. There's a feeling that Kisumu is more expensive even than Nairobi. I'm of the belief that the Kadogo economy actually is the best economy to run a place. I don't know if you know that when you are supposed to receive some of the services, your constituency matters. Gen Zs I know don't like what Raila did to them. Raila just smartly ended the Gen Z protests. People will miss Raila. The enemies of Raila, you know, you have nobody now to insult. The loyalists of Raila, you have just structures remaining to show your loyalty to.
Hello world, welcome to yet another episode of the Ideal Corner podcast. This is now episode 63 if I'm not wrong. The whole crew is in and it goes without saying we have Wycliffe Odera in the house. Mr. Wycliffe, why do you look shocked?
Not shocked.
Is it Wycliffe or Wycliffe?
Wycliffe. I thought you were introducing a different person.
I think it depends with where you went to.
Yeah.
It depends. Kama ulienda kindergarten, ama ulienda
shule, a group of schools, or even the voting, the polling centers.
Ama ulienda polling center.
I'm Wycliffe Odera.
Not Wycliffe.
The idiot, but sawa tu.
But see, we have Wycliffe Jean. You know, if people know Wycliffe Jean.
Mm-hmm. The singer, the American artist.
Yeah. The artist. So, karibu to the corner, man. You know, you're the...
Thank you very much.
One of the many people
seated,
I've really wanted to host in this corner.
I'm seated on this ideal corner.
Yes.
Yes.
How are you? How is the corner?
Okay, kind.
You can survive.
And
I hope you'll manage the heat.
Ask them, they know. Ask that one.
In fact, that one knows.
That one knows. It's not easy.
The first time we were here, man, it was 3 against 1. Odera almost cried.
Cried or you're the ones who gave up?
You guys are ganging up against me.
But
man.
I managed the 3 of you alone.
You did not.
It went well.
Wash was here, Shadi and Oscar, and I did it and you left crying.
No, I did not cry.
Okay, let's do it again.
I think we should do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, karibu to the corner.
Thank you.
I'll let me start with my team, man. How's your week's been?
My week has been good.
Yeah.
Though busy hapa na pale, tumeingia December. Mambo na photography ya gears, hizi ndo zinakuwaga months zetu.
Yeah.
Zikiisha. So it has just been a busy week, man.
No funny business this weekend?
No.
Week? This guy, Bana, one time, if you watch our previous episode, so there's this, I don't know if I call them a couple or what. So they called him and told him, Bana, boss, we want to... It was late night, you know?
Yeah, late night.
We need a shoot. We need a session with you. So this guy waits, the couple arrives, and then they told him, Bana, local doors. We want you to take nude photos of us.
Yeah, you did it.
Yeah, I did it. Man,
You did it.
I did it, actually. Yeah.
Married couples or just...
No, those people aren't married. Just, I think it's just business, putting them together.
They paid well?
Yeah, they paid well. Actually, those nude photos are expensive because of the editing. You know, the skin is all exposed and I don't know what. Yeah.
You suffered.
Yeah, I suffered. Then what amazed me was I told them...
Suffered in what terms is the question?
Like...
Did you suffer physically?
Both ways.
Emotionally?
Actually, a nude shoot, someone should tell you like even a day before. So be mentally prepared. You see, someone can't just walk inside there and tell me, Oscar, I want nude photos and start removing clothes.
For me, it depends, man. If you're looking good, you're looking... I won't mind. But if...
Was it maybe in an hotel facility?
No, it was a studio. There's a certain studio in Nyamasari.
Oh,
yeah.
That was amazing. That was amazing. Like, okay, you know, it gives like challenges in the industry.
Yeah.
And also
true.
a question of opportunities in the industry. there are opportunities that people fear, but opportunities that can bring money.
Money,
Yeah.
can generate
So
income.
these days I have a certain mentality that you just get money.
Yeah, that's it. That's how I
Unless
see
also
it.
they offer you to be an artist in the nude.
No, I just can't.
What do you mean by you just get money? Because to me, I always say get money, but at the end of the day, you should have peace of mind even if you're getting that money.
Oscar,
Don't
money,
get money.
Money brings the peace of mind.
No, but also not all. This thing I say and I say it over and over again. Not all money is good money.
Money is money.
Ile pesa yenye utapata and then when you're sleeping, you're just like, nimekujiwa. That's not good
That's
money.
good money. You just get money. I think that's the best way. If you look at these people who you'll say they have money, they don't give it an option. If you find money, get money. And I think that is what even as young people we are fearing a lot. Huh? You want to look at should I not? If you have the target of getting money, go get money.
So it doesn't matter where the money is coming from.
What are you looking for?
Money.
Money is money. That's what I think it's a philosophy that some of these billionaires will tell you. I was watching only the name that I'll refer to it, but was asked, what is the secret of good life? It was a person aged, I think, 87 and so, very elderly person. And was asked, if you were to tell somebody the secrets of life, it's like not having a second thought.
Just do it.
Now you've answered it. If you're looking for money, and maybe those who listen to radio, some presenters say that if it's from that mchimbacho, mama mboga, matatu operator, money is money. Ukishaika kwa wallet, will it tell you that, hi, I'm from kuchimbacho?
Exactly.
It's money.
That's why the same money that was given to a stripper.
Yes.
The stripper goes to a shop, buys something. The shopkeeper goes to a church, gives
And
it
it's
an
sadaka
offering.
given to the... And it's money.
Yeah.
So we have to agree that the secret is getting money. And if you find money, only that you can be cautious kidogo, but if you see money,
go for it.
I feel like you guys when you're growing up, for us, when you used to pick money, ulikuwa naambia hiyo ni devil worshiper, wachana naye. Nyinyi hamko mnaambiwa vitu kama hizo.
Kwa tunaambiwa ati hata ukirokota sijui pesa utashikwa na mashilingi, the ringworms and all those.
Illuminati
imetupa, kachinja imetupa pesa, Imagine their monies. Kachinja iko na delaru. Ati usiokote bob and all those, I think, and also pia kama wazazi wa siku hizi, the parents that we are, we need also to tell just to prepare our kids that look for money. Yeah, money is the solution and also the cause of many problems that people are going through.
True. Pesa ndo solution na ndo nini?
Ndio
shida. Sabuni ya roho.
Yeah. Shadi, wiki yako imekuwa aje?
Imekuwa fiti, other than ajali ya leo.
Mike.
Wiki iko poa.
Haijakuwa poa bana, umegongwa. Na umegongwa nyuma.
Hiyo ajali ya Shadi.
Aligongwa na
bike.
Sijui hiyo ajali ya Shadi, instead of kumwonea huruma, sijui I just find it funny.
What happened, Shadi?
I don't know why. Can you explain what happened, Shad?
I was making a corner. Then some biker guy came and hit me from behind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I lost control. Okay. I had control, but then the passenger I had
panicked.
The usual.
Then we lost control and the bike
fell. No, it's
and the way that bike is heavy, man, I can only imagine.
Then it's normally said that most panic huwa inachangia ajali mob sana. Sana of the pillion passenger.
Kwanza that thing I was taught, the moment ukiona hata kama the bike guy ame lose control, usikanyage hata chini.
You just usihangaike ati unamshika
you just relax.
But uliumia pale,
bruises too really.
Ati nini sana.
Lakini unajua utamwa kuwa na bibi akaenda akasema masajiwe kidogo hapa na pale aguswe.
Congrats.
Hata sijafika
huko. Bado hujaenda? You are such a funny character. Msee unajua nikitoka ofisi nimekutana na yeye. Nashinda mtu amefika nyumbani kweli. Nakutana na yeye na story tu na watu hapo kando ya sijui base gani nashindwa. But anyway, man, okay. Sorry bana. Pole. You'll feel better.
Ulikuwa kwa rounda gani? Maybe if I may ask.
Hii nini? Junction ya Star Hospital hii inaenda.
Hiyo junction yuko mbaya.
Patels.
But there are traffic lights there.
No, not the roundabout.
Hii ya kuingia nyuma United Mall.
Star Hospital.
Star. Yeah. Okay, maybe you know why I'm mentioning the traffic lights. No, how will Kisumu adjust to them?
That's the
They'll
question.
just have
Have you even trained these guys to use this thing? Because
Mnaeka vitu, will it cause more traffic? Na watu wangapi
Snarl
watapita?
up.
Watu wangapi watapita na waambie hiyo light we kwenda huko. We light kwenda huko like
Ati
how many-
correct,
yeah,
correct,
correct, we
lakini
kwenda
we kwenda
huko,
huko
we kwenda
bana.
huko, we light. You see, that's what we are going to handle like experience in Kisumu. And is Kisumu ready for those lights?
They will
I
adjust.
guess change. Yeah, they'll adjust. Change doesn't wait for anyone. That's why it say change. If it's change, it will just change. You'll have to adjust.
Ati barabara ni clear na umeweka red.
So I think what they'll do, what they should do, for the start, wanafaa kuweka polisi wa traffic kwa hizo manini
Some form.
roundabouts, yeah, for a while. Watu wazoezoe kufollow those.
Kama polisi ndo wanaambiwangwa kwenda huko.
we polisi kwenda huko like sasa you're like,
In fact, what I've realized with this bordermen, wakiona polisi sasa ndo waendi. It's when now they panic na unaona wanaanza kumake turns zingine crazy.
alafu like I hope the lights come with a bit of maybe systems za kumonitor the misbehaviors.
I'm sure they
Then people
they'll
wakiwa
incorporate.
surcharged
Yeah.
wale wakuanguka kwa junction fua wakiwa surcharged, alafu it is a culture that will take time for it to pick. But I know I've been to cities I'm not siringi lakini nasema tu
You are well traveled.
I've been to cities where like there are no police officers. The traffic is just flowing. It's just flowing and it's crazy. It's crazy and when there's respect to the laid down structures and systems, it's very smooth. Beijing City, we got a sharing from one of the drivers and the guides. Beijing City has gotten to the point there, like, there's no more issuance of vehicle licenses. You can have money, you can be in a position to have the driving license, but now the vehicle is what needs to be licensed. Beijing in a day, it is estimated that it has like 6 million vehicles in a day. So the government, to avoid more additions to the 6 million already licensed, they are doing like, for you to get a vehicle license, it's like a lottery. Utangoja tu bahati nasibu. There's somebody who has waited for 3 years na hajawahi pata. So pole tu when systems are in place, but traffic in a song.
I think someone also once told me there's a country where now acquiring the driving license is much more expensive than even purchasing the car.
So it's systems in a vary, but penye inafanyika tu where it's working, you feel like things are flowing. Imagine 6 million vehicles in a day. It will bring just like 50,000 in Kisumu in a day.
Bro,
and we are going to that festivity now. You just know how Kisumu becomes the Nairobi people when they are around. Kisumu boys, Kondele, already you can see, go to Kondele any evening, you see the chaos there. Kisumu boys, I know by 15th to hapo mbele utasikia Nairobi have already arrived.
In fact, in Kisumu, each and every Friday, weekends, bro, there's always a traffic snarl up. From Kisumu boys all the way to Kondele. It's crazy.
So, tuombe tu hizo lights zitafanya.
But our police wetu mi naona tu ni kama wanaona hiki tuka business opportunity. Some of them wanaona because these lights are here, kuna watu wengi sana hawatazifollow.
So, yeah.
That's a business opportunity for us. So kazi yetu itakuwa kwa monitor tuwaende. Actually kuna watu wanaiona from that angle anyway. But with time tutazoea hizi vitu.
Alafu I think maybe some of the cities wameandika kwamba you just misbehave on the road. We have the cameras. So the cameras are not for immediate prosecutions. It's like the renewal of the license for the driver and the vehicle is annual. And the systems have it that the camera is linked to the renewal systems. So all makosa wewe unafanya, utafanyia makosa herowesha. Wewe endelea tu na makosa yako, umefanya U-turn, umegonga mtu ukaenda. The cameras will record and your number plate and everything. Then even the number plates themselves. For instance, I think in South Africa, the number plates are devolved. For instance, if it's Gauteng province,
They have
the number plates will be G something. If it is, for instance, let me say Kisumu counties, if we go the county way, Kisumu County has different number plates from Kakamega County. So once it's very easy to identify that it is Shadi who has done something on that lane. We have his number plate. Here is his residence. Now you'll just be waited. Either wanasema hizo charge sheets or the tickets are brought to your doorsteps. So by the time you go to renew your license and vehicle license, unapatikana. So you'll have to pay for. So automatically lazima tu kuwe disciplined kwa barabara. Are we ready?
We are very ready.
The driver
We
said.
will adjust.
We'll adjust.
We're not ready, but we'll adjust.
Okay.
Yeah, so Mr. Wycliffe,
Yes,
how has your week been?
it has been tough. And I think generally busy.
I feel like
At times-
since 2022, life has been tough.
Life is getting tough, and I don't know who will be the first one to just say, everybody stop, let's discuss the toughness of life. Seemingly maisha inakazia kila mtu, kila sector. Ukienda kwa wafanyabiashara, they are saying there is no business. You go to some sectors, thank God the cameramen are saying it's their season. But every other person says that biashara iko chini to everybody. Sijui, it's not even to blame serikali. What is happening, you know? Ukiangalia jua nao pia imekuja chini.
Hey, bwana. Kwanza in Kisumu, I don't know what has been happening. Since November, it's like, hey.
Kisumu is just too hot and dusty now. So I think the government should also give a notice to those who wear slippers. Kindly to give at least a maximum place they can go. They can go beyond. With all respect to my uncles in Kajulu, Kano, Nambokana, I'm doing it purposefully. If you know you're from Nambokana, if you know you're from Rabur, please slippers isipite Kachok, slippers isipite Mambole while you're coming into town. You know, at least they're even bringing in more dust.
Kwanza zile za shaka.
Yeah.
Bwana we, wacha. Hizo ni slippers za babangu best. What's wrong with you guys?
So, you know, vumbi ipo lakini it's tough.
I think the sun,
Ama nyi maisha inaendelea vizuri.
It's tough everywhere.
Uh-huh.
There's nobody anywhere who has told me they are having it easy.
Tough.
It's tough everywhere.
Kuna quote nilisomaga place waniambiaga learn to flow with the waves.
Uh-huh.
When it get tough, just flow with it. What will you do?
Now
Okay,
it's getting...
you are trying yourself. Unajaribu kujitoa kwa the toughness and stuff, making things easy for you. But in the meantime, venye tu ulikuwa unaambia Brayo akitoka hapa unatoka hapa sasa ujue hata kama utafika hiyo place unaenda. Anything can happen, you can come back. That's life pia. Wanasemaga ukifocus sana on the toughness to a festive season. Sasa hii ukianza kuangalia maisha on that angle, it's tough and this, you will miss the festive season. Unaweza fika January hapo kuwe mgonjwa uende ulale huko ward 6 months yani.
So you are suggesting that we just enjoy life,
yeah,
no matter how
life,
this...
no matter.
But I don't know. Most people will tell you that it's the usual. You see the usual stories on TV that I'm not traveling home because school fees is ahead.
Yeah,
Parents will give you fee structures that have been sent already, and you know schools are very smart. When the schools closed around October, by mid-November, the fee structures were out, the required books are out, the uniforms are out. So when we are saying tough, most people will remain in the cities. They'll never go home. Because if you think of the second week of January, you'd rather forfeit the festivities. And that's the situation. Like, okay, you want us to just ignore. Ukisha ignore umekula mbuzi, umekula kuku. Umepiga sherehe proper December. January is there. January actually is just 4 weeks ahead. So the reality is now also
4 weeks.
Yeah, just 4 weeks ahead.
It's actually 4. Umesahau tukipiga
Actually 3, not even 4. Today ntare. Now January is coming 3 weeks ahead. So sherehe wiki 3 alafu mateso January.
Kaya campaign itatupush.
Campaign, eh?
Yeah, campaign itatusukuma.
Oscar, unless maybe in your situation you are doing better and fair.
No, I feel like for me, I've told you since 2022, things have just taken a curve that I don't know. I don't know if it is just me. I don't know if what's happening. For example, I would say this year, I've spent more of my savings than any other year.
You're lucky you have savings. How many Kenyans have savings? You've spent your savings. You're doing good, nigga. How many Kenyans can afford even to save? What are you saving? From where?
You know, it's reached a point where ukienda hata banka kutoa pesa through the ATM, I don't even want to see my balance. I'm just withdrawing because in my mind I'm like, I don't want to know this balance.
Oh, just take the balance. Check the balance. It will open your eyes kindly. kwa sababu savings I don't want to name names but like how many Kenyans can now proudly say that I have so much savings in their account?
Man.
Like whatever you get per month in itself cannot even sustain you for the
Sustain
month.
you, yes.
So what will you save? You're lucky you can you have savings. Please spend.
So you want me to spend my savings?
But you are lucky. You're a cool kid in this situation.
Odera, you will not make me feel bad.
No,
man,
no, maybe we'll just see the comments. How many Kenyans have anything to save now?
It's tough, man. It's tough. And
Expenses outweigh the income.
Yes. Na ni kila mahali. Enda Kibuye, soko, there's no biashara. Wale mama wanakuambia nimekaa hapa tangu. Actually, for those who grew around Kisumu, you'll know that those mamas wake up. Kibuye market, for those who go at 9, actually you go when it's almost closing, 9 in the morning. The market starts at around 3:30 in the night.
That's where there are
a lot of trading happens around 4 a.m. Ikifika 6 hapa sasa ndio wale jowero wa stalls wanakuja nini. But the actual trading, Kibuye should maybe or in future will be even a 24-hour market. Kwa sababu trading is so much. But wale mama atakwambia I've been here from 4. Hata wateja ndio hawako. Zile lebo za Kibuye nguo. Siku mtu anakuambia nimefungua beli ya mtumba. You know, hao wenye kuniambia there needs somebody will ask who tells you these people. You know, we have brothers and sisters in the trade. And we are also customers there.
Yes.
Mtu atakwambia bwana ni kugumu. Mtu atafungua bell for those who know the mtumba business. Siku ya kwanza ya kufunguliwa bei inakuwa juu. Wale wa kamera wa kwanza wakuja wazipick kamera the best quality hapo unaambiwa anything you pick is this price 350 and above. From 350 kila shati ishuke
bei ya
jioni kuja mpaka 250. Siku hizi shati utapata hata mtu anauza soso na hata mwenye kuguza tu aguzi 150 shati, but people wanapita tu
separate. Utanunua nguo ama utanunua food?
That's the question.
Yeah, because speaking of bells hapo umenikumbusha kitu. I saw it somewhere. Someone said a friend of his alijaribu kuinvest kwa hiyo story na bell ya nguo na nini. No, it was a meme. Huyu akaenda kanunua bell akapata ni flag za Japan.
Kwani akona jua kuchagua bei.
Hiyo ni muosho.
Alipigwa muosho. So unajua hizi
yeah, because I feel like hizo bell pia zinakuanga label.
Unless angoje World Cup iko Japan
hizo
flags. So that's a sad one.
That's sad, man.
And not only the story of Japan, some of these bells, saa zingine unaambiwa like sijui winter nini, wende upate zimeraruka. So kitambo utaona kuna tailors wengi sana pale Kibuye. Some of them actually repair those that can be repaired. Sasa kuna zingine tu unapata tu it's like a bell full of takataka.
It's lost, man.
Na pesa unajua bell inakujanga sealed. The wholesaler will tell you mimi sijapanga a bell, I sold you what you wanted. So rule ya bell ni kwamba before hata uifungue uko umelipa mwenyewe. By the time utafungua uko kwenye utapata ni mizigo yako. So you see how tough it is after na sasa wanunuzi hawako.
No one is really bad.
Maybe there's another debate for another day, like the experiences in Mutumba. I'll tell you how the vibe that used to be in this town, if you were born and brought up in Kisumu and you never went to Kibuye as early as 6, we'll have questions.
You won't have any.
You'll have questions like hizi labels zako unatoa. Ama nyinyi wale wa kwenda kupointiwa na kijiti. Don't do that. Kamera ile ya boutique. Wachache sana.
True. But if you've not purchased clothes in Kibuye, then I wonder where you get your clothes.
Yes. Shadi, where do you get your clothes?
Kibuye.
Are you sure? Why are you doubtful? Kibuye.
Yeah, this is Kibuye.
Yeah.
This is also Kibuye.
Good. Timo?
Of course. Even juzi ulikuwa na drop Kibuye. I was going to change a certain trouser actually nilipewa color yenye staki.
And that's the game, like okay. Kisumu na tabia zake.
Yeah. But at one point they wanted to ban mtumba. I don't know how that thing could have worked out, because I feel like us Kenyans tumezoea hiyo thrift. And another thing that annoys me, squeezy thrift imekuwa even more expensive than nini ya duka. If you see these people who sell second-hand clothes, mtu anataka kuuzia jacket sijui 3,500.
Sinyi ndo mnataka you are the people who are asking whom are you wearing. So if you want to
So
wear
we are the
somebody,
problem.
yeah, whom are you wearing? If you want to wear Oscar Uta,
Ati hii ni origi.
hii ni
This one is
Oscar, hii ni
original.
Oscar Uta from
This
Italy.
is the one.
If you want to wear somebody, it can't be cheap. Nyinyi tu ni wale ukipata kiatu unaangalia ni kiatu
Label.
Smart but label chini. Is it
Nike, is it Nike?
is it the red?
Adidas?
Inaitwa the red sole. Is it red soled?
Red bottom.
Okay, pole. Red
Yeah.
bottom.
Yeah.
It comes with a price, nigga. Oh, nigga, pole is a bad name, but
No,
it's a
it
good
is
name.
not a bad name. It is here you are free to speak.
Okay.
Here you are free to be Odera.
Maisha ni gharama, so ukitaka kuvaa mtu kama koti, wale wenye wanajua the suit, the so-called mtumba suits. There are coats that if somebody finds mahali pale mtumba, it will be a fight. There are labels that they have names. So kama unataka hizo label, have you ever heard of that?
Odera, you forget I used to work in Kibuye.
Okay,
There's
label.
some of those labels I think hata zinauzwa kwa boutiques hapa
Yes.
in town.
Actually zinachukuliwa mtumba na zinarudishwa kwa
Sasa ndo
boutique.
nakwambia those boutique guys are the ones who now sell it at a price yenye hata wewe mwenyewe ukiona you're like, hey buda, ni sawa. But hii ni mtumba tu ile yenye umechukua pale Kibuye.
But speaking as a ghetto person, we pia kama utaki kwenda Kibuye kuinama pale, uoshewe, ipigwe pasi, ipeleke kwa boutique. Unataka tu bei ikue vile.
But sasa mbona uweke 300% profit?
Kama utaki kununua 300% hata Kibuye. Simple.
Kibuye pia ukienda huko ni vita.
Ndio hiyo sasa.
Vile se ungangania tu beli kishapasuliwa.
Asubuhi.
Ra. Hey.
Ati ni biashara smart. Na sasa unasema like government was supposed to ban mtumba. Then what is the alternative?
Si textile. They were pushing for textile.
Ndio tuanze kuvaa uniform.
Yeah, vitu zimeshonwa and all
But
that.
before even we look for the Kenyan owned products, we also have these brand new things that I know obviously if you ban mtumba you will allow the brand new.
Yes,
You will still be importing from the very sources of mtumba. So it's just like you have avoided second hand, but you're bringing in brand new from the same country. So even promoting Kenya. And now look at the cotton industries in Kenya.
All dead.
This region, people keep speaking of Kikomi. I will say that there's a time a parliamentary committee visited Kikomi. It's also good for Kisumu people. This Kikomi has become more of a political song.
Yeah, it's more nowadays it's more of a go down. Naona tu lori za mkate huko ndani.
But you know, wanasiasa wengi mtu akisema munivote nikue mbunge, munivote nikue governor, we will revive the industries. How do you revive a private facility?
Was Kikomi a private facility?
Now that's the question. Was Kikomi a government facility? Those politicians who say that we will revive Kina Kikomi, they have been lying to the people. You know, it's time that also we get to understand. Kikomi belongs to an Asian family. It's Kisumu Cotton Millers something. Kikomi. And the guy, when the committee was there, he was even asked them, like, you speak of my company every now and then. If you want to buy it from me. It has become a campaign tool. And the guy says, we've allowed so much mtumba to come into the country. The guy had trailers and loads of textile. Actually the highest grade of textile you could get from the cotton sector. But whom does he sell to? Bales come with our ships at the port. To the market where this guy is supposed also to sell textile. So did we kill Kikomi? Even our bunge wetu. Maybe walinyamaza tu waka-allow the importation. Sikuizi sumesikia tukisifu mtumba. So Kikomi hata ikifunguliwa leo and we are still allowing which we adore mtumba. Let's just tell the people the truth. It will take time even for that Kikomi to revive. Sumesema imewekwa garage. Iko na garage huko nyuma sahii ni go downs za mkate na maziwa. Na najua ana earn. Is earning better than even selling.
True.
Alikuwa na bells actually brand new. Again, another Kisumu culture. If you were brought up in Kisumu in the 90s, I know some people will feel annoyed now that we are saying this. If you grew up in Kisumu and your family did not have a Kikomi calendar, that cotton material calendar, it was like their CSR. Ungepata calendar tu za Kikomi, very smart. But sasa siku hizi imeenda. Pole.
It's so sad. No. It's so sad because even to me, Mali nimekaa I knew Kikomi was a government nini.
Kikomi is private.
I've always looked at in a angle yenye ati government iliangusha hii Kikomi. Kumbe it's us.
Sisi wenyewe tu alafu pia gava pia na kuallow the importation of mtumbas. Like atauzia nani? Unakumbuka zile shati yenye mngepatana kijiji mzima wote mmevaa
Yeah, the same.
Kenya uniform?
Christmas kila mtu ameng'ara the same thing, man.
Yes. So are we also even ready to go back there?
I doubt if you're ready, man. Crazy days, crazy times ahead. But
I'm one person that kukiwa na lebo fulani mpya, this Kenya uniform, I call it Kenya uniform. At some point I was lucky to stay in the Rift Valley. Those guys are promoting like the
they had this thing, how is it called?
Rivertex. Not even the Rivertex. There's a culture, if you see the Calais, with all due respect.
Check it.
They like brand new clothes. Like if any fashion, remember the Tokyo trousers?
Yeah.
The Savcos. Actually, they if you want to take those kind of uniform or the nguo, please take it to Rift Valley. You'll have business. Wale ni watu mtumba to them. And actually, if you are a fellow mtumba lover, please go to Eldoret and after labor.
But I really suffered when I was in Moi University.
Yes,
I really suffered. But there, those people don't have mtumba.
Mtumba kuna. Like for them, ile jacket mpya from karatasi ile. That's hiyo ndio ya. Viatu ikwe mpya from the paper. Afungue tegalgaliani, it's called juala. They call it tegalgal. Yes. So waitoe tu kwa hiyo karatasi tu yenyewe hiyo brand, and they buy it like, they are moneyed.
They're chummed.
They are chummed properly. Another question. Am I the host? I'm just the guest.
Proceed.
When did you last buy your own brand new clothes from the shop? Kasema point sasa ile ya vijiti itolewe hivi na fito ama na rail from. When last?
Mike.
Around May.
May?
Yes.
I don't want to ask what you bought.
Boxer.
What was it?
It was May. It was trousers.
Trousers?
2 trousers.
Wow. Okay. That's a good habit anyway. Oscar?
It's been ages. I can't even recall.
Mi zangu maybe kama nimeshona tu suti ile.
Hata mi by the way actually inakuaga ile ya kushona.
Like in August I did a suit from my own fundi somewhere, not even in the boutique. Na alafu funnily enough I come also to, I trust my fundi more than whatever I'll buy in the boutique. Mkono yake iko sawa.
Yeah. By the way ukipata fundi mkono yake iko sawa.
Timo wewe mara ya mwisho ulipointiwa nguo juu?
Hata siwezi kumbuka, maybe nikiwa myang. Mko mother kininunulia nguo kitambo nikiwa class something. Me I'm used to mtumba all the way.
Bro, ujaji nilia nguo kwa duka.
Ati niende kwa duka. Those were way expensive for no good reason. Mimi sionagi mbona. Because the same thing unataka kuniuzia so expensive kwa duka. Nikienda tu kwa mtumba pale nitaipata the same thing with like pesa kiasi. Yeah, I remember hii time hizi ma Air Force ilikuwa zimekam. Everyone was Air Force kama una kiatu. Now I went to buy those Air Force. Mwenienda kwake ako hapo nyuma ya United Mall, I guess. Huko na nyuma. Jamaa akaniambia ati Air Force nimpe 4,000.
Kwa stairs za kutoka hizi coach kupanda.
Exactly. Yeah. Akaniambia nimpe 4,000.
Ama nimemchomea.
Hujamchomea ni huyo jamaa. Hujamchomea. So akaniambia nimpe 4K. No, alikuwa anataka 45. Akasema anaweza kuachia na 4. So I was hustling kupata hii 4K. Hiyo time bado niko high school. Nipe Air Force. In the process nikapata na boy wangu akaniambia kuna mtu wangu fulani ukimpea tu 25 ni mtu wa mtumba. Hapo kanda Kisumu boys. So tukifungaga nilikuwa nasoma Kisumu boys, so tukifunga tunatoka hapo. Akaona jamaa wake fulani hapo. Jamaa akaniambia give me 25, I'll give you Air Force. And even ndo nilipata Air Force.
Brand new ama mtumba? Brand
new. Ni mtumba, not brand new, mtumba. Ni mtumba. Nilipenda kupea Air Force mtumba nzuri seriously. Now if I wear my Air Force, uvae zako za duka, tukutane kwa event. How will you know which is which?
Yours are even more original than...
Exactly.
Actually, they are originals from Maju.
Yeah. So that's why me I prefer mtumba than the shop duka things.
We are speaking Kisumu and we are speaking more of life today.
Yes.
Have you noticed the way God saved Kisumu people in the shoe industry now that Timo has spoken of the shoe? How many people have been served by the Rwandese and the Burundi guys in this town?
Those guys.
Those guys are... But funny thing is, I realized, and I think we had a discussion with these guys. Those people actually, they get bails from our own people.
From Kenya?
Yes. Kuna venye and I even told them, pale, inaitongaji Arena. Yes.
Hapo juu.
There's a lady mwenye anafunguaga bails hapo. And that's where those people get the shoes from.
But I think those are more of the sports shoe, but even the official shoe wear bado wanaweza tu.
Official shoe.
I think for the
source is still in Kenya, in Kisumu. They still source from Kenya.
I think they source it from Kampala. There's a market called they go to Kampala,
the
but
big
now
market or something.
Kopi or Kowino. Kowino market in Kampala, if there is such a market.
Yeah.
But what I understand is like these people who sell around, you can't, all of them cannot go. So it's what you've sold, whatever stock you have or capital you have, we compile them pamoja. So this guy goes or even brings like a container. So anajua Oscar alinituma viatu 10, nani alinituma 20. So with that, it's even cheaper for them. So from that, they come, wash, and polish
sense.
them.
Even that lady I've noted, kuna venye wana segregate hizo.
Anaziweka
unaona kama huku ni like 4, huku ni like 2, huku ni like 3. And then hao watu wa Uganda wanajijua tu wenyewe. Vile wanakuja wanazifungua hapa.
Wanazifungua. Unapata hizo bells. So I think that uniformity. But one thing, amesema Kisumu boys, with all respect to all the shoe vendors around Kisumu boys, kitambo ilikuwa very expensive kununua pair of shoe in this town. But these Burundi guys will come customer. So customer. So eventually ataanza na 2,500 but bei ni ya kuongea. It's 2,500 but initially in town kama huko na 3K 4K toka up. So these days wametuokoa. Naona pia siku hizi wengine wameleta kahawa. But it's also bringing tension around town. Wanasema watu wa kahawa wamemalizia mama uji biashara. But this kahawa guy, for instance, some of my colleagues know, we take that kahawa in the office. He passes by, na atakuja anaulize kahawa. And he has come with a set at 30 bob. I'm not that I'm just revealing the truth.
Yeah.
At 30 bob, you'll have coffee, a mug of coffee. Mandazi, na hata usindikize na njugu. It's like a package ya buffet. So you see, are they simplifying life? Ama ni mbaya kuwa na wale watu kutoka Burundi, Rwanda, Congo. Actually, Congolese sell the jewelry. Are they making life bad for business, or are they bringing in maybe the reality of integration into our region?
They are bringing in the integration, yes. But another thing that I always think, do they invest that money back in our country, or do they send it back home?
That's the question.
They send it back home.
No
doubt.
Yeah, because that's hiyo ndo swali ingine pia we should sit here and ask ourselves.
But if it's somebody like that guy selling shoes or the other guy selling bags by the library.
Ondiek.
Yeah. I believe the business is registered. Kanjo.
Do you know what I'm asking? Because most of the time, these guys, you realize they don't even have... if you send them M-PESA, aiendangi kwa jina yao most of the time. Inaenda kwa jina ingine unapata.
Mostly ladies.
Yes.
Utapata maybe I think maybe the integration, with all due respect to them, they have married or they are enjoying Kenyan ladies. They have their way of survival in town. They are coexisting. So maybe this integration might be happening pole pole. Alafu, I treat them just as like any Kenyan who has gone to a foreign country. Diaspora. They bring back money to Kenya. So even if Kenya can support another country, is it that bad? I appreciate them in terms of fair prices and also availability of product. And you see, there's a way, somebody is saying there's one selling bags at Ondiek. There are those who walk with shoes all over town. Haita kupita like 10 minutes before upate somebody giving you quality shoes. Variety.
Yeah.
Kama utaki sports shoe unamwambia ngoja. Like most of them average bei ni 1,000. Ni kama wamekomboa kutoka kwa mateso fulani. Kitambo ilikuwa kama una 2,000 na zaidi buda.
You don't get anything.
Hata usijaribu kuuliza bei ya kiatu. Na kuna at some point watu walikuwa wanataka kuwafukuza.
Yeah, kwanza Kisumu Boys was notorious. Hapo Kisumu, hiyo line ya Kisumu Boys and hapa along district hospital hapo nyuma. Yeah. But they've really helped a lot of people hapa here in Kisumu.
They've helped.
But the shoes guys wamesaidia, but the mjengo ones, wale tulikuwa tunaongea na juu yao wanaenda Nairobi. Now mtu wa mkono anafaga lipo sijui 700. Okay, watu wengi ulipo 500. Then these people,
they take less.
300.
Hao wametoka nchi gani?
Yeah, see, from
Rwanda.
outside.
Oh, those
If
Rwanda
you go to
people.
these Mjengo sites, these guys are many.
But you know,
and-
Kenyan money has value in other countries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe if they do the exchange in their rates, they
They
might
have a
be
lot of
earning
Which is
better.
very for them it's an advantage.
Yes.
For Kenyans
Mhm.
it's a disadvantage. Juu wewe ulizoea kwenda pale unapewa punch. Foreman siku moja nakuja namwambia mimi nawapea 300. Mnakataa, analeta those
Hizo ni site kama gani? Hapa Kisumu ama
Nairobi
Oh.
mostly.
even in Kisumu, they're
Even
there.
in Kisumu.
But I don't
But
know.
let's be honest, man. You know me, I get time and engage with most of these people in our sites and all this. They say people from Kisumu, it's like we are lazy and we want more pay.
Hapo kwa Mjengo misiko. Maybe it might be a different experience, but is it also a wake-up call that Kenyans, can we be realistic? Are we too expensive even?
We are.
Too expensive, for instance. I'm just Kisumu person. I'm very sure there's one of you who has gone to a place like Kehancha or Kisii Nyamira. Pale mtu wa Mduthi anakubeba na anakuambia nisaidie mbao. But in Kisumu, Buda mtu anakuambia like it's mtu anakutoa mahali mpaka stage anakuambia so.
Remember,
It's a distance of 2 minutes.
You know you can't compare a city with a town or
But
a
like
center.
how come Kisumu
Kehancha is
hatuna
a center.
how
You
come
can't
Kisumu
compare
hatuna hata stage ya 30 bob? Mahali pengine hata labda unataka tu kufuata mtu ako na gari ahead of
because
you.
it's because we are in a city. You know, there's some things also that you need to appreciate. We
Okay.
are in a city.
But if
Life
you
is
live-
expensive in a
If you
city.
put that aside, I'm referencing to time nilikuwa nauza maembe Riat. I used to sell each at 5 shillings. Na naenda na gunia nusu every day in the evening na inaisha.
Na naisha.
But the rest wanauza 10, 20.
Na hawauzi.
So I did that for almost a week. Then these people started noticing, the other traders. While I was there, I remember another trader was saying, hey, ama niache kuuza waru, nianze kuuza
Maembe juu anaona
Kama
zako
wewe.
zinasonga.
anaona inaenda. But then hakuwa anajua kumbe trick ni the price. So recently nimeona new developments. Some other new guy amekuja na same strategy, oranges, 5 shillings.
Yes.
And they are anakuja literally na gunia. I was told sasa ni full sack. Anakuja nazo zinaisha anaendea.
Maybe from my experience ulikuwa unapata faida.
Yeah.
You know, can we
Sasa
do
si yeye
that?
ako na mti ya maembe. Sasa
Uko na mtu wa maembe?
ako na waro.
No, that's
see,
a
that's
fair
another
one.
But this other guy anawaro.
Yeah, so you see that's the challenge sasa. This other guy anawaro anatumia pesa to get this product that they sell. For you already have the product. So hakuna literally hii maembe hakuna venye utaniambia unaiwekea, you give it manure, you water it and all
But
that.
if you
thing.
put that aside, compare business in Kisumu and Nairobi. Nairobi you'll get the same 5 shillings. Maembe nini hadi nashanga where are they getting them from?
And actually there's a feeling that Kisumu is more expensive even
It
than
is.
Nairobi.
It is.
Hata kwa nyumba,
It is.
everything too, like why should Kisumu be expensive?
Nyadhi.
Now that Nairobi is also a city.
Nyadhi.
au ikifika saa 1:30 washafunga CBD.
You see, that's another thing that really, I wonder, what's happening, man? Is it that we can't work a 24-hour economy? What do we need in order
change
to have
that.
a 24-hour economy?
Oscar, I laugh at that point. And you know, Kisumu, I don't know. No, that's a topic for another day. I'll not comment.
No, just comment, because
Kisumu, there are areas that were sadly demolished.
Lake Market.
Like it's so good. Kisumu is growing. We have structures like Mega City, Mega Plaza coming up. But there are smaller points that were maybe supporting the economy of Kisumu that were sadly flattened. For instance, look at Winmart. Go down to Kakamba, then teremuka chini to Luangni. Squeezy, I live in Kisumu, but I take even a whole year without seeing the lake. Initially, you could have your 300. Just stroll. It was even fun. It is a city, you just take the strolling down to Luangni Beach. Have your fish, enjoy, and have enjoy the lake. What happened? At times, development and modernization comes at a cost. For instance, Kama, I will ask anybody watching, where do you do photocopies in the CBD?
it used to be at Winmart.
And now? If you don't go into one of those executive gorofas And now photocopy, Winmat used to be just 2 bob. I'm saying 2 bob because you could even do a photocopy of 1,000 pages. Now the same 1,000 now pages, you have to do at around 5K. Are you seeing the impact of just, is it ignoring or maybe not paying attention to the real trade in town? Winmat was like the place, na 70 bob yako, you're sorted.
Let me ask you, yeah. You see, the same way when someone wants to develop a parcel or they want to do a project, they always do this environmental assessment, whatever. Do we have something for economical assessment or something?
Our leaders, our leaders have lived in Europe. They visit Europe throughout. Do they have the mind? I don't know kind of leadership or leaders that we have. I'm one leader that will say, if we have the ghetto, let's not demolish the ghetto. Can we find opportunities of even maintaining the ghetto while slowly, not the flattening, but can we also like the Kibera model of putting up high-rise buildings and tell people we can move this side. We have this ready.
Yeah, you can move from here to here.
Move from here to here. Do you know there are people who live in the ghettos? Like Kisumu, we are told even our ghettos are not good ghettos. But we have a ghetto belt in this town. From Dunga to Nyalenda B, to Nyalenda A, to Manyata B, to Manyata A, get into Kondele,
Nyawita.
get into Nyawita, get into Obunga, Bandani, to Kanyameda, and towards Kisian. Those are the estates that run this town, and they're all ghettos. Compared to all those people, population there. And
run this town in what way?
But they are the biggest population live there. Actually, most of the workers in Juakali, either they live in Manyata or Nyalenda. The manpower of this town, the population of this town, they don't live in Milimani.
Yeah,
They also run the SMEs.
Yes, they do everything. And these are the people who should be encouraged that, can you take over this city with your mentality? Can Juakali work for 24 hours? Can we have those vibandas working? Actually, the vibandas, if you're keen around Kisumu, kuna mama ukuja stage jioni, watu wametoka, aeke jiko, aeke meza, afunge curtain, and you'll find that mama working for 24 hours, the entire night, baka asubuhi. Baka wale travelers wanafika asubuhi hapo ndo wanakunywa chai, ndondo, same to Kondele.
In fact, Kondele is our 24-hour economy.
Yes, because I think Kondele is 24 hours because they have embraced the SMEs, the real biashara.
Small businesses.
The small businesses. And in my reasoning, actually these small businesses pay much revenue than the big go downs. My thinking, not any research done. Huyu mtu wa small business analipa 50 bob. Those tickets za kanjo. Is it?
30 bob.
30 bob. Okay, 30 bob per month. Hiyo ni pesa ngapi?
9K.
30 times.
900.
Yeah.
In a whole year? Because most of them do business from Sunday to Sunday. Ama tuseme Sunday wakisamehewa, ama tuseme it's like 850. 850 per whole year. 850 by 12. Ni pesa ngapi?
850 by 12.
850 by 12, that comes 10,200.
How much is a single business permit in town?
It ranges to around that price.
Now, why should we discourage these people? They are equally paying the single business permits just as those people in the CBD. And actually, they don't fail to pay. They are not defaulters. So I'm of the belief that the Kadogo economy actually is the best economy to run a place.
To run the city, not a place. Because I feel like the Kadogo economy, it works more.
Bottom up.
Bottom up. The real people are down in the estates. These supermarkets close at what time?
7,
8 p.m. they are closed.
9.
But go to the estates, the shops work up as late as 11 and 10:30. Is it
in
communicating?
Fact, in Kondele, they don't even close shop.
I've learned, I personally, if I'm in the estate, somewhere in the ghetto, I line up in the shop. Does it give somebody a signal that there's biashara in there? And there's opportunity in those spaces. Those perceived informal. Why call them even informal?
At informal, let's say removing the name, moving the name from slums to
informal settlements. And you know, when you call something informal, it's like towards, you are aiming towards eliminating them. Can we think of embracing this informality and making them actually the economy? I'm not reasoning as I was born and brought up in the ghetto.
Yeah.
Actually, Manyata, Konambuta, for those, I know people know. I was brought up in Manyata Kona Mbuta. I say ghetto life is much better than some of these spaces that people call high end. Hizi bajia tu bajia na choma kwa mtaa
na mandazi zao
na mandazi zao then you have option. Ukiamka 6 Manyata ukitembea kutoka Baraka huko chini na ukuje mpaka Kona Lejo huku juu, like you have a variety of almost 50 bakers.
Mandazi imepikwa na mafuta ya transformer ni tamu hata kushinda.
Sasa unaona watu wa high end. But you see the variety and actually they are genuine products.
Very genuine.
Genuine products. Nyamcha ya mtaa na hata bajia za mtaa.
Yeah.
Ukienda pale kwa anaitwa Mama Hassan Ondiek. You know, just at 100 bob you just feel like I need to be here. I need to be here. So that is the genuineness that I would genuinity that I will say, you know, ghetto and the informal places. They are genuine.
Do you know, Odera, I'm asking you if we have something like the economical assessment or something? Because to me, and this is according to me and what I think.
Yes.
If you look at the business that were along Luangni Beach and all that along the lake, your railway, it was called railways or something. I feel like we used to get a lot of revenue from that place as compared to the port, which was revitalized. And the only product I can say these people are exporting are Twyford tiles.
And still they're doing that. Then
there's no much activity that is really happening at that port.
You know, it is said that it was said that that is a security zone. That is a nini zone. Imagine Luangni na kichinjio penye zilikuwa huko kando. Hata ungeweka tu fence hapa kando ya railway na useme sasa
from this area.
And then huko mkule fish huko. With all due respect to the authorities, they have the plan. Something is coming up, like a disaster rescue center, regional, blah, blah, blah. But hizi spaces, sasa mwananchi wa kawaida wa Kisumu.
How do they benefit?
Not even benefit. What moment do you get to go to the lecture? Saizi ukitaka kwenda lecture utaenda.
Odera,
you are in Kisumu, but you can't go to the lecture.
You are the one who came here and said, money is money.
Yes.
For me, I look at this thing in terms of what economic value does this thing bring to them?
But that's what I'm saying. While we are doing some things, let's look at the bigger picture. Mimi nikipata space yenye like 10 people enjoy, why would I flatten it for one person? Are you getting? Luangni ilikuwa imeemploy watu walikuwa na supply samaki, watu walikuwa wanapeleka pale labor, magari zingeoshwa hapo, though NEMA was against it. But it was like a market in itself which was busy throughout the nini. Saizi town, ukipita this Kenya Airways clock or Cantons, the stretch hapo chini naona oria wanakuja kidogo with the electronic shops. Beyond that, past Selela going to the nini, it's like that place is dead. Kina Swan Center squeezy, like there was even a supermarket at Swan Center. Did you realize it closed long time ago? Swan Center, you go to Swan Center now, it's a ghost town. We are not demonizing whatever happened, but we're also saying
and the order, and
we're also saying like, okay, the order is good, but for who? Biashara huko chini squeezy hakuna. I remember it was like a Sunday thing. Watoi wakitoka church na wazazi, unajua tunaenda kula fish Luangni. It was not a crime, you know. Why? Hata with those makutis and the mesas and the roof of samaki, it was vibe. Hizo tu uone samaki letwe na hizo mboga zimwage juu. Sasa utaipata wapi? I have a friend.
And it was affordable.
Now for you to go, you have to use transport to ende Lepal. The easiest is Lepal. Owned by my friend Betty. Not Betty, Ross.
Ross, yeah.
If it is not at Ross' place, there's something around Hippo Point, which is chaotic. Hippo Point, if you decide to go to Hippo Point, I don't know, you just go. Then Dunga, we have Dunga, which is also so fair. At least opportunity came for Dunga people. But now I still miss Luangni.
The Kisumu vibe, I guess.
There's just something about that place.
So maybe at times maendeleo ni painful. But Kisumu inafaa ichangamkeko kidogo. Kuna ulali fulani. Ulali ni usingizi. Hiyo mean bebuni hiyo Kiswahili.
Yeah.
Ingine hatufai kuita development.
Yes.
Mike.
Okay. So like kuna development na sasa pia kuna ile tu life yenye si hata kuzoea. Unaona eventually Maka Sembo ilikuja ikajengwa. and it's now good. We appreciate. But we cannot all live in Makasembe. Kuna tu nature, kuna situations za life fulani, it needs niseme, how do we revive Kisumu economy back to itself? Town hapa siku hizi ikifika 7:30 ujipate kwa street CBD. Either utakuwa peke yako ama wengine watakuwa mbali kidogo. Sijui ni kwa nini. Si kwa ubaya, but sijui ni kwa nini. Unajua it's a controversial point. But can we now bring the people back? For instance, I would suggest that can we have the very hawkers? Can we have the discipline of allowing them into town by 4? Into town, the pavements of town.
But
and
in
also,
an orderly manner.
In an orderly manner, you can come with your foldable metallic table. Easy tables zao hizo. So unaweza kunja tu kama zile za kampi. You saw the military tables that you can fold and assemble. Spread your wares. Uza mboga zako with one condition. Ukishamaliza biashara, so you are given the space. Ikiwa chafu, next time you are not coming back.
But do you think these people are really ready to be orderly? That's another question.
It's just a habit. You're told, come. And you can even include a charge. Like kwenda street jioni unaambiwa ni 50 bob. So you pay. And these are the conditions. Please come to the streets. For instance, before I allow Shadi, we have so many artists who do this. Where are they? Where do they exhibit? When will we have all of them one day brought to the streets of Kisumu and told, please have your wares displayed? And also, with a bit of music, orderly music, the festival. Let's have a Kisumu festival where like the street now belongs to the traders and the people. We can have it every weekend. Is it I'm thinking too much. Siku moja tu tukue like with a Kisumu food festival. I personally leave town. I have joints that I will reveal that I go to. When I'm going towards Homa Bay, or in any case, having colleagues going towards Homa Bay, I will make a stop at Kadani in Ahero.
Definitely.
For that boiled beef, na hiyo ugali yao ya kienyeji. If I'm going towards Bondo, if you've not had food kama Makanda, you know Mama Kanda. And look at the way they're doing it in a simple manner. And they have people parking. Their parking lot is full. I have another one around Kondele anaitwa Nyaseme. Hapo tu kwa mabati tu hapo karibu na kuku kwa Walter hapo. She does
Mama
good.
Safi.
Mama Safi.
Yes.
Now I leave town, nipande matatu, nishuke Dondes, niingie Mama Safi. And it's not that they're cheap, the quality of what I get. Now can we have a festival of all these Mama Safis one day? Just on the streets of Kisumu. You're given tents, cool music. Now you're told, this is Kakwacha Foods, this is Mama Kanda, this is Dani, this is Mama Safi, and now this is Mama Hassan with the bajia. You know, that is now my view to life. Simple things, but it's amazing. And that will attract tourism in this town. Ama Shadi, am I daydreaming? Uh-huh.
It's a good idea.
It's doable. So there are crazy ideas that actually can bring people back.
Because they are almost similar things that have been done before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we need to make them a culture. Like mtu akiuliza, like if I search, because naona Google improve it even has AI option. So if I search, what can I enjoy in Kisumu? You know, if people post that Kisumu Food Festival, Kisumu Food Festival, Kisumu Food Festival, it becomes a trend.
It will be the top search.
So the moment it's searched and it becomes a top search, you know, we'll have numbers coming down to Kisumu. Kuna watalii hapa nje, for them they want to sample food. For them they want to sample the music, the culture and the events around. Mtu anataka tu kutembea. Tell the person to walk from Kondele. Akifika stage, anaambiwa hapo utakula ubambo. Akifika mahali, just the crazy simple things that make a place good. We have the lake. For instance, Luangni tumeongelea sana. We've cried about Luangni. Huh? You know, have you seen the water festivals globally? The boat racing. It happens in some areas like Budalangi. Why not Kisumu? There's like on the 26th of December, everybody heads to Budalangi for the boat racing. It's like an East African thing. The carnival and all those. Why can't we?
To me, I feel like the lake, it's the most underutilized resource we have as a county.
Now, who is to blame?
Everyone.
Yeah, I feel the government.
Mm-hmm.
Not only the government. This thing is everyone, man.
So
some things.
what is the what blame can we place on the common one in the ghetto?
It's like, for me, I feel like these things start with you. There are things, government will go to them, okay, fine. Maybe within their budget, they don't have the budget to do whatever you guys are doing. But you can just approach them as a partner. Tell them, this is what we intend to do.
Mhm.
If you can link us to stakeholders who you think can be able to fund this thing. You see, and that's how people work. But if you leave it entirely to the government, nothing will ever happen.
And you know, the government at times, Shadi is asking about the commoners. Government na sheria zake. Kama
Bureaucracy.
Luang ilifungwa kwa nini? Ati ni security zone, sijui mwananchi asipite hapa, mpaka wakaweka metallic gates. A place where somebody, actually by 7 it was closed. And nobody, unless for the workers and a few who were there. You know, you can still maintain, you can even call it a lunchtime place. Watu waingie 8, people serve lunch up to 6, then people leave if it's about security. So some of these restrictions at times keep away people from the spaces. The options that we have are quite expensive, like kutoka Tao mpaka Dunga, Ndudhini, Wanchwani ya Maso. Na pia ukikaa ambayo utagongwa proper.
Then kuna hiyo place inaitwa aje? Hideout. Huko ukienda na bike from Tao ni Wanchwani. So ukikaa uko hadi late, hauna gari, si obvious utatoka na bike. So they take advantage of that. From there to hadi Tao peke yake mtu anakuwa show to 50-300.
Imagine.
Yeah, that's it. 250 ama 300. Kama huna utembee na ile place huwezi tembea.
Huwezi tembea. Actually ndio utoke huko. Hata mchana, nimesema kitambo Sunday ungetoka church, unateremuka tu mlio mpaka Luangni. Actually on foot, you did not need any, unless kama you are many, you take a tuk-tuk which was around 200 bob. But size you can imagine like you have a family of 10. Unless you take a town service matatu to divert all the way. It's not accessibility is an issue. I promote Dunga. Dunga is actually a good name and popular. People come to see Dunga. But Luangni was maybe mimi peke yangu ndo nalia, but I wish.
Did you have shares in Luangni?
I don't have shares, but I was a client. And you know, it was a place like you'll just go sit upstairs mahali itisha ile ofisi yake.
It is painful by the Seattle.
It is painful, sit here.
But along the beach.
I remember that was the first time kwangu kuenda lake, karibu na lake hivi, from Kisumu. There was a place called Port Children. Do you know the place? Port Children. Hapo tu karibu na Luangni.
Kwa kuona nini trains.
Yeah, there.
Yes.
There. Hapo tulienda Luangni kwanza, then tukaenda in Port Children. So that was when I was very little. Nikakuwa and then nikaambia mamangu nataka kurudi hiyo place. Akaniambia hiyo place kuzi watu hawaendi.
Yes.
So I was not able to understand what's going on. Unaona vitu kaa hizo.
Did anybody visit the old Kisumu railway station?
Yeah.
As a tourist destination. Where is it now?
Fenced somewhere.
So you see some of this. Actually, there is even a place where I think a Princess Victoria. You know, Kisumu was initially called Port Victoria, where the last plate of the railway line was placed. You know that we have that site. Kuna watu wanapenda historia kama mimi that I will say, can I go see it?
Me too.
Where that last plate was placed. Iko hapo tu chini karibu railway police station hapo. But siku hizi imesahaulika, hata I think soon itaweza bomolewa. So some of these touristic spaces, tusipokazia pia sana, inakuwa easy to access. Then it gives revenue. Kuna mtu hata ukimwambia una charge 200 ndio aingie hapa atalipa.
They'll pay, yeah.
Yes. Shadia amelia sana kwamba ati Luangni ni uchungu. Not as a shareholder, but there's a culture of Kisumu that died with that. Kwanza tu kuna ile samaki kuna vile kwa inaundwa, unapata fish iko deep fried already, then wet fried, then kuna vile sukuma ilikuwa inaslapiwa hapo juu yake.
Yeah.
Na sukuma ilikuwa imekatwa kubwa. It was just a unique sukuma. People hate sukuma, but people could go down the lake to have fish with that sukuma.
Luangni's fish.
Yes. Bonga sana poleni.
Yeah, ni sawa, inaeleweka. It's crazy. But for me, it's good that we've talked business. It's good that we've talked history about Kisumu. Another thing that I sit down and wonder, with the Baba now no longer in the picture, how does politics look like for Kisumu and the entire Nyanza region?
Let's listen to the ghosts. Maybe they speak to Raila.
There's none who speaks to Raila.
The ghost, Raila is dead. And, people don't see this.
This one is a comedian.
Now, what next?
In fact, you are interested. You really wanted to meet these two ghosts.
These people who speak, but, tell us, you are the real people. You are the Gen Zs now. What
Me,
next?
actually, let me say, for me, kuna kitu moja naambia watu sahi. It's painful that Baba went, and it's more painful that ODM is going down, because me, I see no future for ODM past Baba. Yeah, so I guess let's just let him apumzike. ODM hata tutuache iende, because ODM ni kama a father who has died with a lot of, alikuwa na mali sana but hakuandika will, unaona, na kuna watoto wengi pia. So in the moment akufe, kuna mali hiyo nini, the likes of Pablo, then ujaandika will, then
they'll start fighting for the wealth.
Exactly.
Study.
I think
Use your mic,
there will
please.
be a lot of changes. Yeah. So it's too early to predict what will happen, but I guess there'll be a lot of changes.
Is it too early? Because
Yes.
now, next year we're in 2026. For me, I feel like by now at least we could have seen someone.
No, Oscar. It is too early. I'll side with Shadi. You know, the fireworks you're seeing in ODM, they have not even started. Raila has just rested for how many now? Almost 2 months now. Almost 2 months, huh?
Yeah.
You've not seen the best of Raila yet. It will come to a point where Kenyans will appreciate who Raila was. We have not even appreciated Raila much. You know, I will say that as at now, as at the time we are doing this, people are still mourning Raila. And there are people who are still at the state of not believing that Raila is dead. I personally have friends who still post Raila daily with that song of Raila Kanyochi Yonge. You know, it has not settled on them. And they even ask, like, it is happening. Gachagua is speaking in Nairobi, and Raila, you mean Raila, you're not there? You know, it has not dawned on people, on some people, that Raila is actually dead. And I'll say that I've covered Raila in my field of journalism. Raila was one person that people would go to the field as early as 8 in the morning to wait for Raila's speech that will come at 4 p.m. This is somebody who would allow, maybe with a bottle of water or a few sodas, or even none, just dancing. And the climax of it will be the arrival of Raila in that field. Just the appearance of Raila above a vehicle, those people who are hungry felt satisfied.
To change the
Those
mood.
people who are tired, you know, they just had some crazy energy around them. And that is the point, that even if people are seated far, now you'll just see people coming
Drawing
together
closer, yeah.
and the crowd getting bigger. I remember former President Kibaki, when there was the No and Yes campaign, Raila and Kibaki, Raila was a bit sick, but around that weekend, they organized for a rally in Kisumu.
Yeah, I remember that story. Yeah.
At the Moi Stadium. Kibaki went back to Nairobi the next week and he told people like, wow. Umewaona watu wengi sana. Watu wengi. Like, you know, this is a president who has been in politics from the post-independent period, but is being wowed by the Raila support. So I'm saying the season, like, for instance, now we are headed towards the Christmas festivities. You know, the summer bunnies from Nairobi and Machakos are not yet home. Raila's grave is as natural as the slab was poured. The flowers, you can just see the flowers. People are still going to Raila's home to pay homage and to show respect to him.
They've not seen people yet. You wait until...
Raila controlled even his funeral, and I think he knew the kind of a person he was. I was there during such activities where maybe after Moi Mamboleo Stadium, people were imagining that Raila's body could go by road. I think even by now the body could not be home. Because the crowd at Mamboleo, the numbers that were coming in while the stadium was full. I was in Mamboleo from around 7 in the morning. Actually, I was having live updates. The crowd was massive. And these people were ready to go with Raila home on foot. So the reality, you've not seen the drama yet. Now imagine the discussion that will happen around how Raila's grave should look like. Then imagine the design of how the mausoleum should look like. Then imagine now when the mausoleum will be ready. Now that is when people will start mourning Raila. Raila is one person that can be... Now imagine the anniversary of Raila. You can see Kisumu is organizing to host Raila festivals in December. Nairobi might be planning the same. We saw a Raila festival somewhere in Dubai. I don't know if anybody saw it online.
Yeah.
The Dubai people honoring Raila. Huh? We've seen the delegations coming. We saw the delegation from Makerere University.
Yes.
We saw the team that came from
Germany.
Acholi land. We've seen the team from German. And imagine the grave was just the first covering. A mausoleum has not been put up. Maybe with his monument somewhere. Raila's monument has not been placed. Now, that is Raila the person that people are still mourning. The mourning is not done. The mourning can go as far as the first anniversary. That's the least I can say, maybe 1 full year. And you can see the much visitors Mama Ida has received. Now, let's look at politics without Raila. It's going to be chaotic. People are going to appreciate his presence, both in government and opposition. Because Raila is somebody maybe when the country was going bad, he will give a guidance and people will listen. Gen Zs, I know, don't like what Raila did to them. Raila just smartly ended the Gen Z protests. And people said, kama Raila do Gen Z, wetu si tunasikiza Raila. People said that, not me. And the demos faded away, pole, it ended. It was not a bad thing, I'm saying, but, he had a way of even just bringing peace to the country when the country needed peace. So in politics, I repeat, people will miss Raila. The enemies of Raila, you have nobody now to insult. The loyalists of Raila, you have nobody, or you have just structures remaining to show your loyalty to. But Raila is one person that if he endorsed you for a position in Luo Nyanza, and even in some areas of the country, Kenya, you are almost sure of winning that position, particularly under ODM ticket. Now he's not there. I don't think ODM will fade away, but there's a new wave. You'll see fractions or fragmentations of the party where maybe you'll start seeing Sifuna, Babu, Winnie. You'll see those loyalists still feeling that Raila should be respected. Raila left us somewhere. Then you'll see the old guards, Raila's age mates, also exiting. Because what are you going to tell people? It's only Raila who talked to people. And the oldies, all the wazes, with all due respects to them, I think with the heshima pia inafaa watoke kwa siasa. I don't know how they'll... Like, if you've served as an MP for 30 years, why would you go for a re-election? If you've served for 20 years, what are you going to do that you've not done? A time will come when such leaders will talk kando kidogo. Now we'll have these loyalists who now, from singing loyalty pledge, now they're told, come back, tell the people what you're going to do. That's the kind of politics you're going to witness. Maybe, let me say, within ODM. ODM is not going to fade immediately, but for you to get that ODM ticket, you have to tell those ODM loyalists and ODM supporters, what are you going to do to them?
What are you going to do different?
Wadhikonyo Raila Locha is no longer there. Which Raila are you going to help up there? Now, what are you going to do the people? The narratives and the messaging is going to change. Oscar, I'm not a prophet, but I'm a believer in prophecies. Politicians are going to be beaten.
See what happened in Kasipur.
Politicians are going to be beaten thoroughly because the people are tired. The people want change. The people want service. So much lip service and loyalty pledges will not work this time round. I'm not siding with any party. I'm not siding with any groups. But it's also so serious, I'll say, I know it's unethical. The bread mentality, breadile. And I know politicians and the supporters know. Breadile. If you have no bread to give to the supporters and you have no manifesto,
stay at home.
Just exit politics. It's going to be vicious and wapiga kura hawataki mchezo. Wanasiasa watachapwa. Especially
here in Nyanza. I think the Mbogi thing, they're going to feel the heat.
Wanasiasa watachapwa hapa mbele.
There's no chance that they'll be rigging.
Utarig nine.
Taking by force.
Utarig nine. Like it used to be like Baba Dwaro, Raila
So and
wants
so.
so and so.
Yes.
Now, who will it be now? And I respect the present ODM party leader. You know, Oburu is one person who at some point could not even get the ODM ticket when he wanted to be governor. It was Oburu versus Oduol. And out of that heated competition, that's how Rasanga just found his way. There was Otieno Kanja, who was actually number 3, but eventually Amoth Rasanga was declared as governor, Siaya County. It is going to be the mother of all politics. I'm not a prophet, I repeat. I don't have certification as a prophet. But 2027, mwanasiasa, kama hauna manifesto, mwanasiasa mwenzangu, kama hauna bread, with all due respect to the...
Umesahau Mbogi. Kama una Mbogi.
No, Mbogi is another thing. Kama hauna manifesto, hauna issue ya kuambia mwananchi, na haujajipanga poa kicheda, hauna mula, hauna bredile,
hauna chums,
ati you're just loud. Wachana nayo. Wao wananchi wataenda kuchapa viongozi. Si kwa kuchapa kuwaumiza ama kwa fujo, wananchi wamechoka. Sasa unawaambia nini? Wananchi sasa like actually only that pia vijana pia wametuangusha. Uliona Kasipo?
Yeah.
Kelele mtandaoni.
No, but you know Kasipul, that was expected. Because Baba at some point alishaambia watu wake ni huyu nataka, then the sympathy. Unajua Baba alishasema
na imagine through the numbers. Now hapo ndo sasa watu pia nafaa waamke wajue kwamba the real thing, hata kama Baba alisema si uende uconfirm kama wewe ni mfuasi wa Baba, si uende ujitokeze upige kura basi. Kama wakati huo watu walikuwa wanafuata Baba. Uliona vijana kwa polling stations kwa?
The young.
Hawako?
The young people are not there.
Saizi ya IBC na register watu. At times I argue with people. Like IBC has opened up the registration. Officers are saying they stay for the whole day without registering people. Now what do we want again? IBC registering. Wengine wanasema ati the county headquarters ama ni sub-county constituency headquarters are so far. Why can't you just like kama uko Kisumu Huduma Center pale? How far is that?
Yes,
Mike.
Nikijiongelelea, I think the reason why I've not gone to register or to take the card is because I still have that belief ya kitambo that my vote won't count, because in the previous years never did.
But imagine the comfort that comes with I've voted kwa sababu anasema pia usipopiga kura umepigia the opponent mwenye utaki.
You know that discussion I recently had with my father. And he was telling me my grandfather never voted because he knew very well his vote was not going to count. So during those times of voting alikuwa anaambia tutoke hapa tuende mashambani tunaenda kudoyo. Ikifika siku ya kura.
I think maybe alikuwa tuna issues zake, lakini pia Wakenya to take advantage, tupige kura. Like enda ujisajili kama mpiga kura. Because like given the comfort of it, jisajili kwanza kama mpiga kura. Kwa actually, I don't know if you know that when you are supposed to receive some of the services, your constituency matters. So that voter's card, even if without using it, influences some of the benefits you get. For instance, I know when you're supposed to get, I see MP doing border driving schools and all those. I know you might be having a driving license, but some of the benefits in the constituency, the bias or the criteria is normally based on where you are registered.
You mentioned something, MP's border driving school. What, can you expound more?
MP ni kama like an MP, I know Oron takes a number of border riders and takes them to a driving school. Actually, most of the riders hawana licenses. So the MP has taken it. I don't know if I don't think it's part of the CDF plan, but I out of his own model. Ni kama amepata charity ama ameamua kufanya. I think it could have been officially under CDF. Anachukua the hundreds of border riders from across the constituency anawapeleka into the formal driving session. Now they have their licenses. I've witnessed events where it is actually NTSA issuing the licenses to the border riders. There's a concern kwamba wengi wao hawana driving license. So out of that, so imagine if I need people to train, obviously kutakuwa na leakages from other constituencies.
True.
So the criteria of vetting is actually where are you registered as a voter. It's just your ID. Actually, as at now, I can give you my ID number and you'll know where I vote, my polling station. So I cannot lie about that. That is data. It is data that is there in government and various other platforms. So it's registered to for the sake, not for the sake of it. It is beyond just voting. Ama nimebonga mbaya.
Umesema kweli. Yeah, so Odera, it was nice hosting you, bana. This was beautiful
nimeenda sana.
conversations. Umeongea vizuri. In fact, I think another session will loom soon. I've never seen this
within a month.
I've never seen these ghosts so interested in a guest as I've seen today.
They are silenced. Huh?
Yeah, they were silenced, and at least they were trying to get data here and there. Yeah. So
No, it's within a month.
a month. Is long.
I'll be available. I know. This
A month is long. Odera, you might even see me sooner rather than later.
I'll be available. Only that we've not discussed. We've just been telling stories.
Yeah, but it was nice stories. At least people to understand.
I'll be back. I'll be back, and there are issues. Talking is good. Let's talk.
Let's talk. Let's talk more.
Let's talk is an advert. You know it. Let's talk. Hey.
No.
Do you know?
Seen it? Ghost. You're the ghost to like.
Yeah, ghost.
No, let's talk. Ebu Google allow you to check your phone.
Let's talk. It's an
let's
advert.
talk.
Nashuku iko in the financial industry.
Not even financial, you see. Let's
Okay.
talk. Yes, let's talk advert.
Let's talk advert.
Mm.
Let's see. Let's talk advert. Hata imekuja kwa suggestions.
Again?
Could refer to mineral media.
Uh-huh.
Let's talk ads.
Uh-huh.
I think it was
Masterclass
something
series
to
for
do with
digital marketing.
AIDS. Was it AIDS?
No, you're wrong. You're a pre-Gen Z.
The annual Bell Let's Talk campaign for mental health awareness in Canada,
Mm-hmm.
or a generic phrase that might be titled for a specific ad.
Shadi,
campaign or event.
put it like, let's talk Kenyan advert.
Trust. Let's talk.
Yeah, let's talk.
That's what I was saying.
It was about trust, Let's talk about you and me. It was actually a very
Let's talk
silent.
about,
and
there's
we-
that song.
Let's talk about
about
trust.
Yeah.
It was a
so
condom
let's
advertisement.
talk
So
trust.
now my let's talk here is like, when I hope that somebody watching, apart from those who will insult me,
Insult you, why?
I know, you think this will just go plain. Apart from those good people who actually give good feedback, we need to start speaking. I believe that I'm not just a journalist. I'm a journactivist. Like if I can change just a single person in the society, good. Pick anything, only one line, enough. The rest watch it. Delete.
Meskia, guys. What do you have to tell Odera, you ghost?
Ghosts.
I can't wait for that next session.
And okay, we'll have it soon.
Shadi?
No, we have an argument still to do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, you Shadi?
More sessions.
Uh-huh.
With this,
Thanks for today. It was informative.
Yeah.
I think on the issue of Kisumu town being a ghost town, we need to have a session 2 specifically for that alone. And maybe the steps that can be taken.
And also life in the ghetto, I'll want to experience you people going out. Enough of this is comfortable.
But we're always going out.
Go out
What
to
do
the
you mean?
ghettos. You are just highlight the good streets
Bro,
in town.
To be honest, I really fear those.
Show you fear.
Yeah, I can't lie.
Show the other side. There's if you get time, there's a video about the other side of Zimbabwe that you're never told. There's the danger of the single story.
You see, I feel like this is the point where we've reached. We are in the point where society, it's clearly man society. And the people to blame is us. Because we've left these kids. Bro, what these kids are doing out here, it's not something we can laugh about.
I'm not their president. I'm not their leader. I agree in the ghetto. If you need to go to the ghetto, come. I'll take you there.
Fine, I think that. Guys, so prepare.
Yeah, what do you feel?
Boss. You guys, man.
We are going to have a ghetto tour of Kisumu.
Chude.
Chude genje, bro.
Chude genje.
And then when you look at the person who is saying chude,
Aksha-
you just want to run.
Akishadunga vesti yake na lebo.
Na taxini iko huko.
Kofia iko hivi.
Kofia
I'm
iko huko ndani.
bro.
Inakwanga ya baseball.
Mm.
Kofia imewekwa huko ama amedunga walai.
Yeah.
But then kuna swag. Okay, we have a lot to talk. For instance, kuna kwanga na fashion kwa ghetto mi na feel inaweza sana. Mwana vile ghetto ina influence fashion across the world.
For me, it's always funny. They always have this walking style.
Walking style like
Nikawa
like.
And it's
Then there are things like mzae kulikuwa na saunya. Mnajua saunya?
Saunya, Sahara.
Do you know saunya?
Yeah,
Wewe ndio umejua tu.
Name iko popular.
Sahara, the
Those are
safari
Sahara,
boots.
bro. Those things. Do you know-
Actually, we are lucky to grow with them.
I
Let me
was
live
told,
safari
I
boots.
was told the reason why these guys used to wear those kind of shoes, kuna venye wakikupiga teke style flani na kukata.
Safari boots, eh? Kuna safari boot na jeans.
Timo, why are you laughing?
Kuna safari boot
Na
na jeans,
jazzy.
na
Usisahau
jazzy,
jazzy.
like these baseball jackets.
Yes.
You know, there are so much in the
Starter,
ghetto.
ilikuwa inaitwa starter jacket.
Sasa unasikia unasema starter jacket. Ama saizi upate kijana amedunga short na vest yake. Sijui ni vest ama zinaitwa. Kunaweza kuwa na the latest names, eh? Alafu aeke hiyo walking style yake. Kuna vile anajikunja tu akitoka.
Bro, bana niliona that walking style. I even saw it in South Africa.
Iko.
Those guys from the ghetto, they use the same walking style. Yeah.
Imagine if one day we have the ghetto fashion show. I think it will be the biggest festival in this town.
Yeah.
Kuja tu kigeto. Wenye bandana siku hizi wanajaribu. That's why, have you seen the photo shoots in town? You are in photography.
Yeah,
Have you seen the ghetto guys there and the way they do it?
Kwanza on Sunday on this.
Watu wa Milimani,
on Sunday,
Tomboya,
pale
mna-
streets
Yes.
on Sunday.
You see them?
Yeah.
I imagine if you give those people a chance to come with your best, showcase your best. Obunga versus Nyalenda versus Manyata.
The problem is they'll start fighting against each
And
other.
that's part of fashion.
That's
That's part of the fashion.
it's crazy, man. But anyway, guys, that was episode 63. We are out.
Chude.